post what you want, but over here you probably ain't gonna get too much of that.
First time in a long time, hurting deeply inside.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chelsea. If you're new, today we're going to be doing a life update. I know typically when we do sit down videos, we be doing our makeup, but today we're just going to be talking. I ended up having to just do this during the day. So we're going to be drinking lemon water, okay? And that's just gonna be that. If you aren't following me on Instagram, you need to be following me on Instagram so that you can participate. Questions that were sent in, I wanted them to stay within the topic of like my life, so I'm going to be reading from my Instagram. These are the list of questions that were sent in. It's a pretty extensive list. So I am just going to be answering the questions specific to my life. Some of the questions that were sent in, they were like for Instagram, or how do you grow, or how do you do your reels, or things of that nature. But if I don't answer your question, that's why, because it's just a life update. I'm not going to be answering any like YouTube specific questions like how to grow or how to do this and that or how to edit. So yeah, sorry girl if you did send over those type of questions. I can do a separate video for you guys if you want me to do like a social media how-to type of video. I can do that for you guys, so comment below. I'll make sure to remind you guys at the end of the video to just comment if you do want to see that type of content. The first question is, what is your ultimate goal as a content creator? Even though that is a YouTube kind of question or like a social media type of question, I would just say like my number one goal for my platform is to, one, inspire you guys to keep going. Because if you guys knew my story, like it's more than just going to pretty restaurants, dressing up cute, taking cute pictures. My story is extensive. I've had ups and downs, even showing up on my platform on a consistent basis. I've literally had some of the worst times of my life. Well, my ultimate goal as a content creator is to, number one, just inspire other women first. Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta ride for my babes, but inspire other women that they can do it too, and just inspire other people in general that you can do whatever you want to do despite what circumstances you may be going through, despite whatever you may be going through, even if it does seem difficult at the moment. That's my number one goal, is to just inspire other people and then create content that I truly love, like my photo dumps. And I'm trying to like not do too many photo dumps because I don't want to be known for like, I don't want to be the photo dump girl, but at the same time, like it's just like little snippets of my life. And I love when I put a piece together, I put like content together, and it really just vibes, and it's like, and I feel it in my soul. I'm just like, you see, I'm getting excited just talking about it. Like I'm just like, I'm super inspired, like, oh, that hit, you know, like that's a vibe. Like it's giving like just a vibe, and it's putting all of the different elements that has happened in my life. Of course, it's not like, you know, the hardest times or the times when I've cried or whatever the case may be, but however, it's like putting all of those snippets and components into one thing. Or even like vlogs, like putting all those little snippets of your week into one thing, and then putting the music on top, and just doing all of that kind of stuff, like really just gets me going. Like I love that. That is my number one, or my ultimate goal as a content creator, is to inspire other people that they can do whatever they want to do. If you don't know my story, like, well, it's not really a story. If you don't know about my life, like I literally quit my job before the pandemic. Didn't know anything about the pandemic coming or anything like that. I just knew I wasn't happy with doing what I was doing. So that's not me saying quit your job. Please, you know, if you're not in the place, or if you're not mentally ready to quit your job, and because it's a mental battle, like, because the bill's still gonna be coming. Okay, so if you don't have like a solid backup, and you're not ready to mentally quit your job, like to deal with the tough times, to deal with the fact that, you know, money just may not be flowing into your pocket like that, if you're not ready to financially do that as well, then hey, your girl was not financially ready. And I thought I was mentally ready, but I really wasn't at the moment. But I'm very glad that I did quit my job and transition into entrepreneurship. So yeah, that's the first question. The next question is, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? 5 years from now, y'all, hopefully somebody, you know, put a ring on my finger or something. But 5 years from now, I'll be what, 32? I'll be 30. Oh my god, like What? I'll be 30 years old. But I see myself very successful in business. 5 years from now, hopefully my platform will have grown to, like, I don't know, I'm trying to hit a mill, you know what I'm saying, or past that, and I can transition into other business ventures. Of course, that's something personal, okay? I can't share that with you guys, as far as like what I would like to do. However, I do see myself as a very successful businesswoman, having a business, or a business of my own, having a family of my own, hopefully like a loving husband and a little baby, and I want to make sure that I have all of those things together. So definitely like a healthy family life is what I plan to create for myself, and then just happiness. Okay, I just want to be truly happy. Like, I'm working on that now, to be genuinely happy with life and with myself and with all of the characteristics of myself. So I would say that would be my main goal, like, besides all of the extra stuff, it's just to truly be happy. So yeah, that's something I'm working on currently, so that I can be like that's that girl to me. Like, when you're genuinely happy from the inside out, like, it exudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, other people are going to be able to see that, and you'll attract the right people into your life. So that's something that I'm definitely working towards. I guess I can see myself as a very happy, successful boss woman. Okay, period. The next question is, how have you grown since the beginning of your influencer journey? I feel like I've grown a lot. I feel like I'm slowly getting the momentum that I need, and then I also feel like I'm slowly getting the grasp of what content creation is to me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm slowly getting my footing, you know what I'm saying? Like, before, I felt like I was maybe trying to do what everybody else is doing, and of course, like, we're all gonna be influenced by, you know, the biggest girls and stuff like that. Of course, they are gonna be like, they're the blueprint. I always say that to anybody that's pursuing content creation or influencing, to follow people that really inspire you and make content that you enjoy, because that's the blueprint. Of course, don't copy what they're doing, you know what I'm saying? Don't copy, you know, putting the same text that they're doing, or putting the same style that they're doing it, but make it your own. But then follow the blueprint, because they have set the way for where you should go, you know? So I feel like that's something that I try to focus on and emulate as well, and also just be myself. You know, I feel like it's so often that we kind of get blindsided, or we kind of get, you know, lost in the whole, oh, influencing job. Influencing is just the biggest and most beautiful thing, which it is. It's a blessing to be able to make money off the internet and off of your social platforms. But at the same time, like, I feel like finding yourself, you know what I'm saying? Finding yourself and finding your own footing without trying to be like somebody else. I feel like that's the biggest thing that I've learned. And then that just makes you, you know what I'm saying? Because no matter how much somebody else may try to do, I don't know, do vlogs like I do vlogs, or do reels like I do reels on Instagram, or take pictures like how I do it, they can never be me. And I can never be you. Like, that's the real. Like, you can never be somebody that you look up to. However, you can take, like, different things that you see in them that you want to emulate and become that and become more. You know what I'm saying? So just being yourself. I feel like that's the #1 thing that I've learned throughout my influencer journey. I'm a little thirsty. I was going to do the whole slurping effect on my video, but I don't want to ruffle any feathers, okay? The next question is, how long have you been a makeup artist? Been doing makeup for 2 years. However, before doing makeup for other people, I didn't know how to do nobody makeup, girl. I was just saying, I'm tired of working a 9 to 5. I'm tired of working a job that I'm not happy at. I'm tired of, like, getting 15-minute breaks, and I'm working literally 10-hour shifts. I was literally, y'all, if y'all knew the job, I'm not even gonna talk about the job where I was, but if y'all knew, like, how much I was going through at this job, it was mentally, like, a lot. And I couldn't take it, like, getting cursed out every day that I'm at this job, like, literally getting cursed out. I'm like, baby, it's not enough. This is not enough for me. Like, I can't do it. I'm about to go. And then I'm working 10-hour shifts. I'm having to get up at 5 a.m., leave my house at 6 a.m. to make it to work and start my shift at 7 a.m. But I have to get up early. I have to be leaving my house at 6 through traffic and to find a park at this same job. Like, it was just so much. So I'm just like, I couldn't do it. So I quit my job. And I said, I rambled on, and I say that to say, I've been doing makeup for 2 years. Well, since 2020, like, full time. since 2020. So right before the pandemic, I didn't even know the pandemic was gonna be a thing. I thought it was just gonna come in and come out, but no, she stayed around for a very long time. So I'm very thankful and blessed for first of all, for all of my clients that supported me throughout the whole year, you know, even booking me. I can honestly say, yeah, of course, starting off as a new makeup artist in a city that this is all they do is entrepreneurship, it was definitely difficult, but I'm thankful for the clients that did book me. I'm thankful for, you know, all of that, because it taught me something, and then at the same time it kept me afloat. So yeah. So I've been doing makeup for 2 years. The next question is, where are you emotionally? Listen, I would say I have I'm a lot better than I was like 2 years ago. The Chelsie that I was 2 years ago, I was in a very, and it makes me emotional. I'm trying not to like do that, because that's not what we're here for. And y'all already know, like, I'm an emotional girl, baby. It don't take much to make me just emotional. Where I am emotionally, I would say I'm a lot better than I was 2 years ago. So if anything, I know that I've grown as a person. Like, even how I deal with situations now are totally different than how I would have dealt with them. So I feel like I have definitely grown emotionally, and I'm trying to work on balance. Every day is not going to be the same. I'm sure all of you guys know this. But every day, as long as you're doing better than the last day, and even if the last day was still, this day is still the same as the last day, that's fine. But working yourself through those tough moments is the biggest thing, and finding things that you can lean upon, whether that's your spirituality or whether that's journaling or tapping into different things that will help balance you out and help, you know, bring you back to reality and help you understand that what you're going through now is not like the end all be all, even though it feels like it, because girl, it be feeling like it, but it's not the end all be all, you know. I'll be sure to link my cup and stuff like that. The babes was coming for me. They said you don't be linking nothing, and I know I'm working on it, but I would just definitely say that I'm doing better than I was emotionally. So hopefully that counts for something else. I still have my rough days. I'm a moody person in general. So like one day I could wake up talking, and then like talking up a storm, and then the next day I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want you to breathe my way. I don't want you to look at my way. I just don't want you to talk to me, you know. Like some days are like that. This question, I wouldn't say this is too much of a life update, but it's more like a question: how to get over a guy. I'm gonna just talk about this real briefly. Focus on yourself. That's all. Like, focus on yourself. I really have no other advice. I have no other suggestions. Focus on you. Figure out what you like. Figure out what you want. Figure out what type of person you want to be. Figure out what person you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? And just become that. Like, work on yourself. Figure out what you want to do. Don't focus on any other being except yourself. It's your world anyway. Everybody else is living in it, really. I heard that on somebody, I think Brianna Monique, one of her friends was talking, and he was like, it's my world. Everybody else is just living in it. For real. Like, it's my world. So you don't have to be here. If they're not there, you still got to deal with you. Still gonna be you versus you, you know? How do you keep thriving when life be doing its thing without crying every day? Bro, listen. One thing about me, I'm gonna shed a tear. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's out of anger, I could be mad, I could be sad, I could be happy. I'm gonna shed a tear. And that's just me. That's just in my nature. If you know, you know. Like I always say to you guys, just like figuring out the bigger picture. What is the bigger picture? It's really you. Like I was jokingly saying like it's your world, but no, seriously, it is your world. And just remembering like, how do you want your world to look? You know, do you want your world to look sad every day? But I had to always remember, like, number one, nobody is coming to save you. Like, if y'all don't get anything out of this video, it's making me emotional just talking about it. Nobody is coming to save you. Like, you have to save yourself. So you have to do the inner work. You have to do the work yourself. You have to figure out what is it that I can do for myself to save me, to keep myself thriving, to keep myself going. Whether that's working out, whether that's eating healthy. As typical and cliche as it may sound like, oh, this is a that girl thing to do. But no, this is a thing that you need to do to keep yourself going. Because the world that we live in is so much crazy stuff going on. You will always be depressed if you always like, you know, feeding into what's going on around your environment. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your environment looks like. So my biggest thing is just, I keep it in the back of my head whenever I'm having my toughest moments and I feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get through this, is Chelsie, nobody is coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. That's just the reality of it. So I have to make a life for myself that I am proud of. I have to develop myself into the person, the woman that I am proud of. And I have to be able to lay in that bed at night and be perfectly fine with the person that I am becoming. And so if I'm finding that, you know, it's a little bit harder than I would like to, what I do personally, I'm listening to some self-talk every day. I'm listening to some self-help books every day. I'm listening to stuff that feeds my mind and help me to just get myself back on track. I'm working out. I'm putting my energy into other things that kind of distract me from what's going on. I can get crazy, so just figuring out what it is that you really like and just creating that peace, finding some type of peace within yourself. The next question is, how do you pay taxes as an entrepreneur? Kind of in like limbo with this because last year I was still doing makeup full time, and being 100% real with y'all, like I wasn't getting sponsorships like that up until, because I just started taking YouTube seriously July or August of last year. So it's become a whole year where I've been like a content creator. So it's a lot different filing taxes as a entrepreneur, like doing makeup, versus like, of course you can write off, you know, you traveling to your client, and you can write off different things like that, or, you know, buying products for your clients. However, it's a little bit different now. So this is something that I'm not well versed in. I don't want to give anybody the wrong advice or anything like that, but I know for sure keeping up with your expenses and what you're using to fund your business is important as if you're filing taxes as a content creator. It's just different. It's different for every sector that you're in. So I'm not sure what type of entrepreneur you are. If you are a content creator, I know looking into things that you can write off, like if you're vlogging your meals, or if I show you guys an outfit, or if I show you guys something that I just bought from Aricia and I show it to you guys on a vlog, of course that's a tax write-off. But definitely do your research so that you can be well versed, because I don't want to say the wrong information. I'm sorry, sis. So I'm sorry if that wasn't helpful. The next question is, how's the dating life going? You know, I'm pretty sure you guys can tell I'm a very private person. I don't discuss friendships on here. I don't discuss relationships. Like I show my friends here and there. I show like my mom here and there, but I just don't like show my private life too much, because I feel like that's for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for the internet. Even though I love y'all to death, I'm so happy that you guys support me and all that kind of stuff, but I just feel like certain things you should just keep for yourself. So we just gonna say dating life is good. You know, it's good. That's pretty much all I can say for that. Like, I'm a real private person. Even before I like started trying to grow my platform, baby, I never showed nobody. Like, it was Chelsea's world, and it's gonna forever be that. Like, it's gonna be Chelsea J's channel. It's gonna be Chelsea J Instagram, Chelsea J TikTok. It's gonna be Chelsea J. Like, I've never been the type of person that be like, oh my gosh, I'm posting my boyfriend. I remember I posted a boy one time, y'all. This was like probably high school, and then he drugged me through the dirt, okay? And I said I'll never do it again. So I don't recommend, you know, it's that life is ghetto. I don't recommend. Post what you want, but over here you probably ain't gonna get too much of that. If anything, if ever, and that's saying if ever, you may see an ankle, you may see a wrist. That's all you gonna see, if that. I don't know, I like to keep certain things off the internet. So yeah, girl, no shade, no tea. I just can't, it just couldn't be me, you know. No shade, no tea. It's a lot of questions, y'all. I'm gonna try not to make this video like super duper long, because I just wanted to do a quick fun little life update. So it's not gonna be too long. How did you get, are you dating? I think I answered the question before. How did you get your makeup clientele up? Personally, promote yourself on Instagram. Use Instagram as a platform to network and to grow. Promote yourself. Promote yourself. If you got a business page, promote yourself on your personal page. You know what I'm saying? I would say that's the biggest thing that grew my business. I only used Instagram. I didn't use business cards. Of course, do that, you know, if you really want to grow. If that's really your passion. Like, I would say makeup was my passion, but I used it as a source of survival. So it was a little bit different for me. This is my passion, like content creation. You can tell how I talk about it and how I light up. Like, that's my passion. Makeup was a blessing for me, and I'm truly grateful. However, it was more so like a source, a means of survival for me, because I just wasn't going to go back to working 10-hour shifts. I just couldn't do it. still interested in being a makeup artist, or are you doing content creation full-time? Well, content full-time. Right now it's more so content full-time. I do work with maybe like 1 or 2 people consistently. Like I said, the Jacksons of Atlanta, I work with them a lot. I'm leaning more into content creation because for me, this is more of a sustainable lifestyle. Like, of course it's stressful. Like, it's not just glitz and glam, y'all. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of editing. It's a lot of hours you have to put into, you know, your content to make your vision come to light, or to make the brand's vision come to light. So I wouldn't say like it's like a easy job, but this is definitely something that I am pivoting into. So I'll just say that. What was the hardest thing about finding my space on Instagram? That's really the hardest thing, like finding your space on Instagram. However, I would advise everybody to not take Instagram so seriously. There are other platforms that you can, honestly, personally, I haven't made a lot of money on Instagram. I mean, I've made some money on Instagram. However, that wasn't the main place that brands will reach out to want to promote their product for me personally, because my page is a little bit different. So yeah, I would say if Instagram is not working for you right now, put your time and effort into other spaces that can allow space for you. Like, for example, TikTok is a very lucrative place to be. I always encourage you guys to get on TikTok, especially if you are interested in content creation, because you can definitely get some nice brand deals. You can build your platform a lot quicker. Instagram is not as forgiving as TikTok is, and I feel like YouTube is a different type of grind too. Like, you have to have a headspace to grow your platform on. I feel like Instagram and YouTube are the hardest platforms to grow on. TikTok, you can have a viral video and get 3,000 followers if you start at 0. You can have a viral video and continue to do that, and you can be at 100K in less than a month. Like, literally, I've seen people do it. I would say focus on other platforms if Instagram is not working for you currently, and just have fun with it. Don't be so pressured to make something grow. You know what I'm saying? Just have fun. Enjoy the content that you're posting. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually it will make room for you. And then eventually, you know, use other platforms to draw traffic back to your Instagram. If Instagram is just the end goal for you, you just want Instagram to be that, then just use other platforms to draw traffic to that. Take advantage of Pinterest too, because Pinterest is a big search engine that I'm trying to grow on personally, and plus they have a creator fund, so look into that. I'm not gonna make this video about Instagram and YouTube, but however, look into other platforms that will allow you growth. That's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed my life update. You were able to get to know me a little bit more and get some insight on my life, okay? Get some tea on me, because if you didn't hear from me, it didn't happen. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you do enjoy content like this and you want to see some more of me, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you set your notifications so that you won't miss a upload, okay? You don't want to miss an upload from me, because we're on the road to, the babe said 100K, but we on the road. When we're gonna grow our platform, hopefully we can hit 50K or something before the end of the year, okay? So let's make it happen. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much again for watching. I love you all so much. I love when you guys participate in my chit chat, so don't forget to follow me on Instagram so that you can participate if you did miss this one. If you have some questions about like YouTube and social media, and you want to know like different things, like what was my first YouTube check or something like that, comment below. I'll even make a community tab where you guys can drop your questions, just in case if you don't have Instagram, because I know everybody's not on that platform. So I'll make sure to make a post on my community tab so that you guys can drop your questions there as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. I love you all so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next one. Bye.
First time in a long time.